So, jeez, late night last night, I had to help a friend move out of their house very suddenly. This was yesterday was a day, man. It was a real day. I think I'm getting at least a little bit sick. Let me see. Speaking of getting sick, I'm gonna take these meds now before I forget. So, pretty much, I guess what I'm going to be talking about today is, here we go. Okay, I think it's like take 2. I've got a lot of phlegm and stuff, so that's not fun. My sore throat seems to have went down, but I still got a cough and some phlegm. That's just a cold, so I should be able to pass it pretty quickly, I hope. Yeah, let's get into the actual meat of the video, though. So, I don't know what I talked about last time, so this might be a bit of a retread, but I think, so I set up these 3 things I want to focus on, which is my physical fitness, some creative project, and school, for the summer at least, because I'm going to have a more consistent schedule. I want to start building some routines. I should be getting on meds soon, so that should hopefully help a lot with a lot of the stuff. Yeah, so, and the, so the plan right now is I found a Calc 2 course that I can take online. It's MIT OpenCourseWare, and I think that's the one that I'm going to be taking. So I'll put that in the description. I already did in the last one, I think, because I was being nice. And so I'll put that in the description for this one as well. And then, so what I want to start doing is picking a creative project every week, and I left it for today's video. I don't really know what creative project I want to work on, except for maybe guitar. I've been meaning to kind of get better with guitar, and I've got some friends who want to play some music again, so we're getting it going, which means that I probably need to start brushing up. I bought a guitar handbook, or a guitar book on some theory and stuff, and I'll be practicing a lot of techniques. I need to definitely brush up on scales, chords, intervals I'm good with for the most part. I don't really deal with minor scale because I know, it's half the goddamn thing, but like, I like the major scale. It's easy, it's comfortable, and the minor scale is a little different, and I will learn it at some point, but so, yeah, in time for the app sesh, that's pretty much it for goal setting for the week. So I need to figure out some way to put this project in my Obsidian. I could just put it in my daily notes, but like, yeah, it's probably just going to live there. I don't think I'll be getting the guitar handbook until probably Thursday, so I probably won't work on it until Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'll give you guys updates on that. I added a feature to my journal, a prompt to my journal, which is going to be it's like, what is the most difficult, useful thing that you could do today? And for me, it's probably starting that Calc 2 course. I've been dreading it so much, and then the next question after that is, what have you been running away from? Which is kind of a confirmation of the previous, or like just to make sure like we're doing the right thing, because what I run away from is usually the thing that I need to be doing, and right now it's that fucking Calc 2 course, man. So I want to get started on this for at least an hour today. I want to like just watch some videos on it, do something. Figure out, because a lot of the stuff, since MIT, they do calc with just calculus. So that's single variable calculus, which is basically just Calc 1 and Calc 2. And then multivariable, which I think is Calc 3, would be a separate course. So I'm going to be kind of retreading a lot of Calc 1 stuff. So that's going to be a bit. If you're wondering why, if you're lost as to why I am doing a Calc 2 course, I failed it for the second time at my university, and I really want to lock the fuck in on studying and get better. So that's why I'm taking one for free online over the summer to try and like build some study habits. What was I gonna say? Yeah. I have an idea to title this video. I think like, what is it? I'm giving up, or something like that. Something really dramatic. And this is the point of the video where I guess I like do the bait and switch, like, oh, I'm not actually giving up or whatever. And I wanted to talk about an idea of like, so I watched a video by Dr. K, and I can't remember which one, but it's about how like you need to be able to bring the goals and loftiness of the things that you're not going to do, the things that you're procrastinating. Like you say, I should go and study for this test. Very vague, not actionable, you know. And what you need to do is you need to take that and meet yourself where you are. And instead of thinking, I'm just going to become some study god in like 15 seconds, like it's not going to happen. You are who you are. That doesn't mean that you can't change, but it means that it's going to be more difficult than you think, so prepare for that, you know? So like, and he says that they use this in addiction psychology all the time, of like, well, you know, I can't, or you're not going to go to AA and do medication-assisted treatment and then do psychotherapy. Well, then what can you do? You know, I can't do it, but what can you do? Like, and then it's like, well, I guess I can go to one AA meeting tomorrow and maybe not drink tonight or something. And it's not about, and he brings up this idea of like, it's not about just getting started, because that kills a lot of people in their ambition, because it's kind of like the idea within flow psychology of there's this like natural place that you want to be. There's, I guess it would be like this for y'all. So there's super boring. This is just getting started. Super, unless you're like only able to do that without failing completely, then yeah, that's just getting started. It's not enough stuff for your brain to be interested in it, to want to put effort into it. This is the goal that you want. It's too difficult. So too easy, too difficult. Goldilocks zone. Too difficult would be like, I'm going to become a Olympic bodybuilder, or I'm going to, and it varies for different people. Like for me, it was, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Because it's like, what the fuck do I even do from there? What kind of videos am I going to make? How often am I going to make them? What's the schedule? Blah, blah, blah. All these questions that pop into your mind. You need something that doesn't ask a lot of questions, but gives you the opportunity to step up to the plate and do something. So like, I'm going to make one video a week where I'm just talking into the camera, but it's got to be consistently once a week. That's my Goldilocks zone here. It's starting to get a little bit easier, which means I might start doing a little more, or I can put my effort more into different areas, but that's kind of the idea. And I'm trying to figure out how to add this into my journal. So, I mean, if you watch this and you've got any ideas. So, my journal prompts right now are, what is the most difficult, in parentheses, useful, exit parentheses, thing that you can do today? Question mark. And then the next one after that is, what was it? What are you running away from, and how are you going to face it? And the one after that is, how can we be more aware today? Be more intentional, kind of thing. So I guess I want to add in there, like, what is the most difficult, useful thing that you can do today? And I want to say, like, how can you, this one's tough, I'm not going to lie to you. How can you meet yourself where you are today or something? I'm going to workshop it, but like, that's kind of the idea that I'm trying to put into this thing. So I guess like it would be something like, maybe like, and it's like the first question is pretty close to it. I think the only wording that I would choose for that differently would be like, what can you actually do for your goals today, you know? But I feel like, what's the most difficult thing that you can actually do today? Or, I guess, most difficult thing that you will actually do today. Yeah, I think that that's probably the wording I want. Let me open my computer. What's the most difficult, useful, in parentheses, out of parentheses, thing you will actually do today? So right now it's what's the most difficult thing, useful thing I can handle today? Okay, I'll do a slight bit of editing in Kdenlive to add this one in. I don't know where I stopped, but I had that journal prompt that I was talking about in my journal. But yeah, in summary, oh wait, let me check my weight. It's like 180.5. So basically, I guess what I'm trying to say is, so for the next week, I'm going to be working on guitar. Oh, I can put this in my accountability group chat. Oh yeah, guitar. Learning guitar when I get that handbook in. Mostly the Calc 2 course, and then trying to get a consistent workout schedule in. So I'll set that now, and then I'll put that in my group chat. So it's consistent workout schedule, in order from least to most important. Consistent workout schedule, guitar, and Calculus 2 course work. I hope you can see I'm really trying. I really am fucking trying, man. Sometimes people just fail, but I'm really trying to not be somebody who fails. I'm trying to fail myself forward as opposed to failing and just staying here. So yeah. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.